Yo, what's going on YouTube? So this year just keeps on getting better and better. Last week saw the official release of the Xbox One on November the 22nd, and today, November the 29th, is the official release of the PS4 in the UK and Europe. Sure, if you're in America, you were lucky enough to have this a couple of weeks ago, but I'm in the UK, so I picked my one up today. So I'm going to unbox it, show you what's inside. I know you've probably seen this before, you know, with the Americans getting theirs a couple of weeks ago, but I'm going to do it anyway, so hopefully you enjoy this. If you do, then obviously, as always, don't forget to hit that like button, show your support, give it a thumbs up. It does really help out. But yeah, let's jump straight to it. So, yeah, I picked up a couple of other things as well. I picked up a copy of Knack, just because I wanted something else to play. I also picked up a red controller, because obviously the console itself does come with a controller, but it's your kind of run-of-the-mill black controller, and I kind of wanted something a little bit different. There are actually two different versions of this. You can get the red controller and the blue controller. It's not, you know, as you can see in the picture, it's not red all over. It's kind of the bottom bit is black, but the top is red. But I'm all about that kind of red and black colour scheme. So yeah, figured it was worthwhile getting, and also that means obviously now I can kind of play multiplayer games with people and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, let's just sort of take a look inside. I mean, the controller itself is not going to be that interesting. It's pretty much just the controller. Strangely enough, it doesn't actually, I mean, I suppose they expect you to have it with the console, but it doesn't actually come with a charge cable. There is, other than the controller and a few useless pieces of paper telling you how to use the controller, there isn't actually anything else in that box. So if you were ever buying it as a kind of primary controller, then you've got to make sure you've got a USB. But, you know, that does come with a console, and I imagine you wouldn't buy the console without the controller. But anyway, sorry, I'm rambling. Yeah, that is the red controller. Looks really nice, and I'll get back to that in a little bit so you can kind of see it in more detail. But this is the box itself. It's surprisingly slim, actually, the box. I mean, the console itself isn't that huge, so, you know, that probably explains why. But yeah, the box is quite sort of slim. So let's just sort of cut through that and take this kind of a nice sort of cardboard sleeve on the outside, which is what's got all the kind of Killzone design on. And then inside is this kind of very bland looking white box. But if we spin it around and open it up, you can see it's kind of like, there's not sort of much to unbox in this one really. But yeah, starting off with the paperwork, you know, bog standard really, kind of how to use your console, quick setup, all that kind of stuff. But we're not worried about that, so I'll put that to the side. Then this is the controller that obviously comes with the console, just kind of run-of-the-mill black controller. Obviously the controller's got, you know, a variety of different improvements now. You've got the touchpad in the middle, which is also clickable as well, which acts as a button in certain games like Killzone and stuff. So you've got kind of this redesigned shape. It does actually feel a lot more comfortable to me than the previous PS3 controller, so I do like the way it's sort of shaped up. The triggers are also slightly better in this one as well, so all in all it's definitely an improvement on the controller. Then sort of jumping over to the box standard cables. So this is one of the new things. It's nice that the PS4 is now coming packaged with a headset, which is something that the PS3 didn't. But this is your kind of chat headset. It's actually really good. Clips into the bottom of your controller, and it's one of those kind of one ear ones, which is kind of like the Xbox in that respect. I prefer it that way because I like to be able to have one ear out so I can kind of listen to people or, you know, if I'm kind of talking to anyone, and then the other ear just to kind of listen to the game audio. Then moving on, this is your kind of standard USB charge cable, so that's pretty standard. Power plug, nothing special there, and then your HDMI cable, which comes standard with the console. So no component, no sort of, you know, SCART or anything, just pure HDMI for that high definition next gen experience. So lifted the console. There you go. That is where Killzone is, which is also nice. That I was wondering when I got this bundle, I wasn't sure whether it was going to be a digital copy, but it is actually a physical copy. So there you go. And then just sort of taking all this off, then this is the thing you're clearly here to see, the console itself. Surprisingly light actually, you know, I mean, compared to sort of, well, I mean, the Xbox One is obviously quite a bit bigger, but it is actually surprisingly quite light, this thing. I like the whole kind of angular shape of it. It's definitely got some really sort of nice lines to it. But yeah, that is pretty much it. That is the console itself. I'm going to kind of just sort of jump to different few sort of camera angles, let you kind of see it from some different angles, let you see the back of it as well, so you can see, you know, all the different ports. There's a couple of USB ports at the front, there's a USB port at the back as well as like HDMI, Ethernet, all those kind of goodness. But yeah, other than that, that was pretty much all that's in the box. So hopefully you enjoyed it. If you do, then obviously, as always, don't forget to hit that like button and show your support. It does really help me out. Obviously, don't forget to subscribe so you can stay tuned for all that next gen content. We've got a load of PS4 content coming, and with my PS Vita capture card, I'm going to do a lot of remote play stuff as well, so look out for that. And also, obviously, don't forget to stay tuned to the Arekkz Gaming Facebook and Twitter page for all your updates throughout the week. But keep it locked to Arekkz Gaming for all your next gen coverage. And thanks for watching. Take it easy. Catch you next time. Peace out.